1, 2, 3.
From San Antonio, the heart of Tejano music, Eyewitness News presents the Tejano Music Explosion with Emilio Navaira and Grupo Rio, the king of Tejano, Flaco Jimenez, Super Grupo Más, and Selena. Hosted by Deborah Naponia. See and meet the stars of San Antonio's hottest sounds for the next hour. The Tejano Music Explosion is sponsored in part by Coors Light Texas Music, ice cold and cookin'.
Buenas noches. This evening you're in for a special experience, the Tejano Music Explosion. It's about music born in San Antonio, music with roots as far away as Germany, music that combines the best of traditional and modern instruments with lyrics, multiple cultures, and rhythms as diverse as European polkas and Mexican rancheras. It's called Tejano music, and it's San Antonio's own export to the world. For the next hour, we'll introduce you to the stars of Tejano music. We'll visit them backstage and show you what makes Tejano music hot.
Oh, San Antonio! Good to see you again.
San Antonio is known for music like this for many, many years.
There's no doubt about it. San Antonio, you can say, is the national capital of Tejano music.
The Hollywood of Tejano music.
Special hello to the beautiful people from San Antonio again tonight. And welcome back to one of your hell of a shows. And if you, the people, make it possible, it's up to you.
San Antonio is the center of Tejano music. You will not find we have the widest diversity of different types of bands, different types of people. And people come here to be recorded, people come here to be heard, to try out their music, and to try their hand at Tejano music, and to hopefully get somewhere.
Ay, mamá, quisiera yo entender si son cosas que pasan entre el hombre y la mujer. Somebody scream!
It's a lot of fun to dance to. It's romantic, you name it. Tejano music has it all. It's fun, it's exciting. I don't think there's anything else like Tejano music.
Yeah! Shoot it!
Tejano music to me means a mixture of our family backgrounds from Mexico. It's a lot more modern. It's got the country beat. Yeah, you've got the rock beat. And yet you go back to your polkas where everybody enjoys polkas. And I just believe that it's just a variety of Tejano music that's become so strong.
Why do you think Tejano music is spreading across the country so fast?
I believe that it has to do with the fact that big companies, big recording companies, have found us.
The world certainly has found Tejano music. Grupo Más, Selena, Emilio Navaira, Elsa Garcia, Flaco Jimenez from the Texas Tornadoes, and the father of Tejano music himself, Sonny Ozuna, all join us tonight on the Tejano Music Explosion. When we come back, we take our cameras out for a hot August night. Superstar Emilio Navaira records his first live album right here in San Antonio. Our first Tejano star this evening was in the chorus at McCullum High School in San Antonio. Emilio Navaira and his brother Raul are known for their high-energy performances, featuring the Emilio Shuffle. They've been packing clubs and concert halls all over the Southwest and Mexico. Emilio Navaira and Grupo Rio fire up the crowd at T-Town.
Emilio Navaira y Grupo Rio.
We're at T-Town here in San Antonio. We're going to be celebrating our first live album, and there's nowhere else to do it here but San Antonio, being from here.
Diosito, quiero explicarle, quiero que me digas cómo le haré para que me entienda esta muchacha. Quiere ser mi amiga, pero yo no quiero ser. Es muy difícil estando yo con ella, oliendo su perfume, acariciando su piel. Luego me abraza, me siento muy contento, me dice tú eres mi amigo, se me acaba la fe. ¿Cómo llegaré a decirle que la quiero? ¿Cómo llegaré a Diosito? Tengo miedo. ¿Cómo llegaré? Ser su amigo ya no puedo. Y ya no quiero ser su amigo. Diosito, quiero explicarle, quiero que me digas para que me entienda esta muchacha. Quiere ser mi amiga, pero yo no quiero ser. Es muy difícil estando yo con ella, oliendo su perfume, acariciando su piel. Luego me abraza, me siento muy contento, y dice que eres mi amigo, se me acaba. ¿Sabes yo? Para decirle que la quiero, adiosito, tengo miedo. Ser su amigo ya no puedo. ¡Ya! Decirle que la quiero, adiosito, tengo miedo. Ser su amigo ya no puedo. Ay, ¿y cómo le haré?
Tejano music back when was originally bajo sexto, bass, drums, and accordion. You know, and that was it, the original conjunto style. Now we brought in keyboards.
There's been the introduction of technology. Now we've got synthesizers and samplers and the things that they're using in top 40 music.
Alguien explícame por qué todo fue mal.
I think our band is one of the bands that started this whole turnaround in La Onda Tejana, because we were the first to start with synthesizers and first to ever come up with original music.
In Tejano music, you can talk about anything. You can sing about anything and get a message across or not get a message across. Just sing if it's what you feel in your heart. And then the accordion.
Y que se oiga el acordeón.
The heart, the feel of the accordion, who started that. It never the accordion sound now, it's popular than ever now.
Now that's the centerpiece of Tejano music. Tejano music is that's what makes it the most unique music in the world, because the accordion gives it spice, gives it life, and makes it so vibrant and alive. And to illustrate that, listen. Candy, get it, my boy! Solid! And that, my friends, is Tejano music.
There's a lot of talent there, but there's one man who's done more than anyone to take Tejano music around the world. We'll visit Flaco Jimenez at his San Antonio home when we come back. Grammy Award is the highest honor for a musician, and Flaco Jimenez has won 2. That alone should tell you a lot about this extraordinary musician, a San Antonian who has made playing the accordion his life. We spent an afternoon at his home.
I believe that San Antonio is the roots of Tejano music because of great legends like Flaco Jimenez.
My dad, Santiago Jimenez Sr., was the first one to record this kind of music, the Tex-Mex accordion conjunto sound, norteño sound, in 1936. So he's considered the pioneer of Tex-Mex music, with the influence, of course, with the German polkas and waltzes that he learned when he used to go to the dances around the San Antonio area here in New Braunfels and Seguin.
Now you're carrying on the tradition.
Well, yes, I started playing the same style as he, but I decided to play more modern.
Hey, you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care.
Then I started recording with major labels and with major artists like Dwight Yoakam. I started recording with Ray Cooder, Carlos Santana, Willie Nelson. And so the popularity of Tejano music is because of major labels. This is a Grammy that I won a few years ago with the Texas Tornadoes. And this gold record here is Buenas Noches from A Lonely Room from Dwight Yoakam. And I participated in playing the accordion there. And one of the most cuts from here was The Streets of Bakersfield. That was the main hit.
They came looking to you, didn't they?
Yes. Well, this is my chop here. my accordion repair shop.
Do all the work yourself, huh?
Yes, I repair my own reeds. I tune them.
What's inside one of these boxes? What's the secret?
What does the sound is the reeds. These are called reeds. So this is like a, in other words, this is like a harmonica. Harmonica with bellows. In other words, with bellows. They go inside the accordion.
You love this, don't you?
I love it.
Hello, para Rudy and Angie, Austin, Texas.
I would say that they're doing a tremendous job. They, what I like to see, I always like to see young blood, you know, those kids that start playing the accordion or a synthesizer or singers or whatever. And I would say that it's very, very interesting to see those kids grow in Tejano music.
Más música nueva. Some more brand new music from the live album. Come on, LG.
Now there's all kind of people doing all kind of little tricks and just having fun with their accordions and bringing all kind of joyful music out of their squeeze box.
Together for Candy, Iron Man and accordion.
That just seems to fit so well. Why?
Well, it's just that while you're having all this brass and keyboards and all this new technology, also the accordion has always been an old factor. It has always started as, it's always been to its own popularity. It's always just been like a little singing bird. So while it generates itself into the new modern worlds, and it just keeps going on and going on.
So I think I'm the one that opened the doors for the worldwide scene of Tejano music, because I've been playing this kind of music now in Australia and all of Europe, Japan, and so it's international now. This is my GCF one. So I just tuned it a while ago. So I'm fixing this one now. But it seems to be working pretty good, though.
Flaco Jimenez is the accordion ambassador to the world. And as we speak, Flaco is playing with the Texas Tornadoes in Switzerland. Last week, they were a big hit in Japan. Coming up, one of the hottest bands in Tejano, Grupo Mas. And a little later, the father of Tejano music, Sonny Ozuna. But up next, Selena.
Tejano music is playing all over the world, and it all comes from right here in South Texas. We'll take you to the recording studios, the clubs, the concert halls, backstage and on stage. The Tejano music explosion continues.
Welcome back to the Tejano Music Explosion. Grupo Mas may be the hottest band on the South Texas Tejano scene, but who is the hottest female performer on the Tejano stage? She's from Corpus Christi, and her songs come right from the heart. On this night, we caught up with Selena in the small town of Poteet at the Strawberry Saloon.
Our music is, we like to write songs about a lot of the emotional times that have passed through people's lives, something that people can relate to. So we write songs like a carcacha. A lot of people have junk cars, and there's a lot of girls who have become materialistic in the sense that if they see a guy and sees that he's driving a clunker car, they don't want to even give him the chance. But it's not like that. What counts is the inside.
We're going to keep on going with a brand new recording of our new album, Entre Mi Mundo.
Come on, people.
La gente se pregunta, nadie sabe qué es. Un carro viejo que viene pitando, puñete con físico y un motor al revés. En la esquina yo respirando, como siempre es un viaje. Mis amigos se están burlando por pura maldad. Paso a pasito, no dejes que te tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no lo vayas a negar. Carcacha, paso a pasito, no dejes que te tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no lo vayas a negar. Con mi avergüencia de mi gala, aunque la pobre tengo un carro viejo, me trato con corrido en nombre de verdad. Y aunque tenga la carcacha, lo que importa es que voy con él. Tampoco seré más guapo, pero sí es mi novio fiel. Paso a pasito, no dejes que te tambalear. Carcacha, poco a poquito, no lo vayas a negar. Sé que tienes
Selena, a phenomenal artist. She puts her all into all her performances and her recordings. She's very well versed in not only the Tejano genre, but also the international market. And she is very popular. That's another thing about some of the Tejano artists. They're crossing over into Mexico.
It's so new to the Mexican people. I think they enjoy it, and it's very good music. If you listen to the arrangements and the music, it's very, very good. And the people in Mexico, they know how to appreciate good music.
And if it wasn't for the DJs, we wouldn't be heard.
KXTN, Tejano 107 FM, thanking you for officially making us #1. Tejano 107 FM, the most listened to radio station in San Antonio.
KXTN is without a doubt the trend-setting Tejano radio station.
Siga escuchando Tejano 107 FM with Gary Hobbs now.
Everybody thought we were absolutely crazy. All the critics said you can't mix English and Spanish, the dialogue that the disc jockeys do. You can't play English music with Spanish music.
Several factors. In 1990, Capital EMI Latin came into the market and they bought Cara Record. Cara Record up until that time was the biggest independent label for Tejano music. What this means for the average person on the street is that when the companies come in, they brought in much, much bigger budgets, better productions.
I'd have people coming in from Dallas and from Houston and from other areas in Texas, even from up north, because they liked the sound that I would get.
This man, some could say, is the Quincy Jones of Tejano music. He opened up his own record company, his own studio. In the span of 30 years, I don't think there's a single group he has not produced.
And Manny continues to still be a pioneer and going out and finding young artists that are just beginning their careers and really developing the artist. And then, of course, they grow up and go to bigger labels, as it does traditionally in the music business. Joey Records is another label that's been very successful at establishing local artists and then bringing them to national prominence.
What is the Tejano music industry worth right now?
It's tough, somewhere between $2 and $3 billion.
And most of it's centered here in San Antonio and Texas.
I would say 90% of it is centered here in South Texas.
That we export this music. This is one of the few things that we can say that no one else has or generates but us. It comes from this city.
You expect it to get bigger?
I've never made a public statement, but I've always felt that this explosion wasn't going to last. I always felt like, no, it'll just get hot for a while and not. What convinces me today that Tejano's here to stay for a good period of time is that today we're seeing young kids. By that I mean little kids like maybe 8, 9, 10 years old that follow the music, buy the T-shirt, are part of the fan club. They know the lyrics. To me, it shows me these kids at this age, they're already serious about it. Surely for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years, they're going to continue to follow the band. So now I'm convinced, that's one factor that tells me this is not going to blow away anytime soon now. It's too hot.
We started the Tejano Music Awards way back in 1980 with the idea, of course, that our first objective would be to promote and to recognize excellence in the Tejano music field.
And the winner, para nuestra gente, el Grupo Más.
We were very, very excited with such an immediate explosion. It created such an explosion in the music, in Tejano music here in San Antonio, and it carried out not only statewide but throughout the country, and this was achieved within about a period of 3 to 4 years.
Well, Selena y los Dinos right here, and then we have Grupo Más, we have Excelencia, we have Fiebre, we have Emilio Navaira, of course, David Lee Garza, Roberto Pulido. I mean, it's so many. Gary Hobbs, Elsa Garcia, Laura Canales. I mean, it's so many. We have about 30 artists, major artists in our roster.
All doing very well, I hear.
All doing very, very well for us.
Tejano or Tex-Mex 10 years ago represented maybe 5 to 8 million a year in sales. Today it represents between 25, maybe as high as 30 million. And we're just talking about just straight sales. That's not computing booking fees, merchandise, nightclubs.
Tejano music has really done great for the business. We're the biggest Tejano nightclub on the south side, and it's done wonders for us.
Really, the audience is probably quite spoiled here in that aspect because they're used to seeing the biggest artist of their music they hear every day on the radio, being able to hear him play for $10 at a local nightclub.
Those kinds of performances happen around San Antonio every weekend. One of the reasons why San Antonio is known as the Nashville of Tejano music. He was on the American Bandstand and had a top 40 hit. He also is called the father of Tejano music. Sonny Ozuna invites us home next as the Tejano music explosion continues. Sonny and the Sunliners hit the top of the charts in the early 60s. You might remember Talk to Me. It was the beginning of Sonny Ozuna's music career, which established him as a pioneer in the La Onda Tejana, the Tejano wave. Sonny still lives on the south side of San Antonio in the same neighborhood he grew up in. We visit Sonny at home in his memorabilia room.
People in the Tejano music industry see you as the father of Tejano music. Why?
Well, we basically are one of the pioneers. There's actually 4 pioneers that started La Música Tejana. I am one of them only because of this one particular album. The music didn't really exist till this first album. You can see the condition it's in. This is one of the first albums for Tejano music.
Igual que en tierra suelta, la humedad penetra. Así penetras tú.
That was released in 1970.
But you had a hit in English that was #1 on the top 40 at one time.
Yes, yes it was. We had one just coming out of high school. The year was 1963. The song was called Talk to Me.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Does that bring back memories?
It brings quite a few, as a matter of fact. That particular song, along with the other 52 albums, have actually paid the rent for many, many years. But this one in particular, everywhere we perform, even today, at every performance, this song has to be played. Once in a while you hear something and say, oh yeah, we did that in album number 12, and then you hear something else from a brand new group. It feels good to know that we laid the actual foundation.
As we left Sonny's house, he was plugging in a set of keyboards, preparing for his next album. Sonny says his job is not done yet. And what has Sonny's work led to? Some would say Mas. Super Grupo Mas is going where no other Tejano bands have gone. We'll talk to lead singer Joe Lopez backstage and then take you on stage with Mas when the Tejano music explosion continues. Beginnings of Tejano music, the people behind the scenes, the producers, the accordion players, and the disc jockeys. And what happens when you take all that Tejano music has been and wrap it up with some of the greatest musical talent to hit the stage? They're one of my favorites. It's Super Grupo Mas. Here they are, recorded live on a summertime Saturday night at the Sunken Gardens Theater.
Oh, San Antonio! Give it up for John Lopez! Oh! Good to see you again! Hasta el sueño querido devorándome. Yo mojado en sábanas blancas, recordándote. Special hello to the beautiful people from San Antonio again tonight. And welcome back to one of the hell of a show. And you the people make it possible. Goes out to you. He llenado tu tiempo vacío de aventuras más, y mi mente se llena de tristeza por no verte más. Y asciende el amor te he nombrado sin quererlo yo, porque en todas mis codos salvajes de tu sexo amor. Querido quererte, devorándome, yo mojado en mis sábanas blancas, llorándote. En mi cama nadie es como tú, no he podido encontrar la mujer que debute su cuerpo y en cada rincón sin que sobre un pedazo de piel. Devórame otra vez, devórame otra vez, ven castígame con tus deseos más, en mi lecho arde para ti. Devórame otra vez, devórame otra vez, que la boca le sabe a su cuerpo, que se esperan mis ganas por ti. Hasta el sueño querido tenerte, devorándome. Yo he mojado mis sábanas blancas, llorándote. En mi cama nadie es como tú, no he podido encontrar la mujer que debute su cuerpo en cada rincón sin que sobre un pedazo de piel. Devórame otra vez, devórame otra vez, ven castígame con tus deseos más, que mi pecho arde para ti. Devórame otra vez, devórame
Grupo Más is I would say, is the first group that sold 100,000 copies in the state of Texas, and now it's the first group that went into Mexico, deep inside Mexico, and is carrying our flag all over Mexico now.
What do you write about? What do you sing? What do you communicate to the people?
Well, we write about, about love and everyday things. That's about all you talk about, life in general. This is what La Onda needs more of, being your own, being what you can do, and people accepting that. That's the bottom line.
Canciones cuando día me haya muerto, que vendré cantando canciones rancheras a grito abierto. Que vendré canciones cuando día me haya muerto, cantando canciones rancheras a grito abierto, que me lleven mariachis, que se forme un concierto, que me canten canciones bonitas y alegres, a ver si despierto, que me lleven canciones, que me traigan licor, que me entierren cantando canciones que brotan desde el corazón, y al sonar las guitarras les invito a tomar, que esta es la última fiesta que este cancionero les va a acompañar. Que me lleven canciones cuando día me haya muerto, que me entierren cantando canciones rancheras a grito abierto, que me lleven mariachis, que se forme un concierto, que me canten canciones bonitas y alegres, a ver si despierto. Que me lleven mariachis, que se forme un concierto, que me canten canciones bonitas y alegres, a ver si despierto, que me lleven canciones, que me traigan licor, que me entierren cantando canciones que brotan desde el corazón, y al sonar las guitarras les invito a tomar, que esa es la última fiesta que este cancionero les va a acompañar, que esa es la última fiesta que este cancionero les va a acompañar.
Where do you think your band is going to be in a few years? Where are you going?
Well, the way we're going, there's no telling. The way it's everything has been happening to us, there's no telling how far we can go. The sky's the limit.
Until we meet again, good night, and may God bless you wherever you go. Until we meet again, good night. Give it up for Joe Lopez, San Antonio.
Thank you for watching. From all of us here at Ken's TV, good night.
The Tejano Music Explosion has been sponsored in part by Light Beer from Miller.
Everything inside.
Here, Joe.